Here, okay, here we go. Let's see. What up? What up? What's going on, guys? What's up? Welcome, welcome. Give a couple minutes. Oh man. Hope everyone had a good day today. Had a great trading day. Also, some good stuff. Good stuff. So while we wait, guys, make sure to hit that like button. Make sure to subscribe to the channel also. And join the free Discord. The link is in the descriptions and the chats and the bio. And it's free. Again, it's free. All right, let's start. So, guys, again, welcome to Vice Trading's Academy's live isolation class. In this live, what we do is we go over these 9 pairs that you're going to see on your right hand side of your screen, excluding XRP, right? And what we look for potential setups, um, pairs that are potentially setting up to take advantage and take a trade during the late London, early New York session. What we do here, we look for POIs, points of interest, and wait for price to target these points of interest to then look for an entry model or entry trading plan to enter a trade, right? Now, in order to really take advantage of these classes, guys, we also have another live session in the mornings, the live trading room, which happens Monday through Friday at 7 a.m. with Mr. Jumper, where he takes these trades live. So you get to see, from the isolation class, which is which pairs we're going to be looking at during London session, New York session, to the actual execution of that pair, of that trade, actually. All right. And we also have the Sunday market breakdown, which is the recap of the previous week and also what to look for this week, what pairs are going to be hot during the week. And that's Sundays at 9 a.m. Eastern. So let's start this party, guys. So let's start with AU. So AU yesterday, we understand that the trend overall is down, right? Our daily is down, our 4 hour is down, but our 30 minutes switched to the top side up here, right? And we're waiting for price to break the low to continue the trend, right? The internal structure of this was giving us nice. When we were having the class yesterday, price made a lower low, right? We were waiting for that lower high pullback, right? Price gave it to us before class. We were waiting for the price to break below and give us a retest. I didn't really get in. I wasn't around when this happened. If I would, I saw this wick, I would have opened up a trade at the beginning of this candle, just wrote it down to the ADR low or this the low of the zone. So this trade was a pretty good trade. Like I said, I was going to be watching this yesterday. We are expecting price to give us new lows. Why? Because we had a previous 2 months of drop. So we expecting price to continue to drop this month. So with that being said, let's start taking a look at what's in store for today. So yesterday's move, previous we had a rise, then we had a drop, right? So today I'm going to be looking for price to break below this low, which looks like it's happening now, right? This pair is moving early, right? And I don't like to trade around this time because I don't like to babysit trades. I like when volatility is in the market to push this market. And we know that the New York end of London, early New York, a lot of volatility hits the market, a lot of money. So with that being said, we're gonna look for price to break below here. I want to see the break retest, right? I can see good market structure over here, right? Price went retest, right? And it's looking like it's going down. So I want to see this, right? On the 5 minute chart. This is a 30 minute, but we really want to see this on the 5 minute chart, right? So here will be where my point of interest is. I want to wait for price to break below and then retest. Once I get that retest, then I'll be looking for my entry um, checklist or trading plan or model, whatever you want to use. That's the new word, model. So let's put this alert, right? I want that BOS retest. Well, not this one. 5 minute. AUDUSD the internal BOS, right? So when I see that, then we can start looking for this. So I have that alert set up. So let's wait to see. This one I'm still going to be looking to take trades of this week, this whole month technically, but this week definitely. EURCAD. So EURCAD yesterday we were expecting price to continue to go up and price just went down, right? Let's take a look. We were waiting for price to break above that 30-minute high, right? And price did break above that 30-minute high. We're waiting for that break retest, right? Not this. I would want to see this and then come back, not these little ones, right? Just break, come back and retest, right? And what did it do? It just gave us an engulfing candle straight through it, right? There was no wow, the trade, we missed the trade. There was no trade. Price just broke through it, gave us a new low. So let's update this. Higher high, but it gave us a new low, a lower low. Right now we have a change of direction happen on the 30-minute. Right, so let's start to analyze this. Right, so we were trading between the zone until price broke above. When price broke above and made a new high, we have a new bottom of the zone. Where did the push start that broke the high? Started here, the previous high, the top of the zone, and then we have a new high of the zone, which is up here. Right, so then what happened? Then price went, tested, and then broke through it. So once it broke through it, we had a clear change of direction. So now we have a change of direction to the bottom side. So now we down. 30 minutes down. So the daily is down, the 30 minutes down, the 4 hours still up. The 4 hour takes time to catch up. But we know that what we were looking for price to happen was we had price change to the top side. We were waiting for price to pull back, retest, and bounce off. And it gave us just that. Came back, retest, and bounced off. So the 30-minute, we have a short-term change of direction. Nonetheless, it's a short-term change of direction, right? So we can still participate heading up because our target, our higher time frame target was the previous lower high. For it to break, retest the previous lower high that caused that change of direction on the 4 hour chart to push to the top side, right? So, and we did get that. We got it, and we push into the top side. So we're gonna keep this as by the book as possible, right? So this is by the book. Even though we got that bounce to the top side, right? The 30-minute still low because we're trading between now this high and this low, right? Price push. So in order for us to get a change of direction to the top side, price needs to break above here, right? So let's mark this now. So this becomes change of character alert, right? And that's what I want right now. I want to switch what my alert's going to indicate to me. I want it to put CHOCH, right? And again, this is the 30 minutes, right? So we can turn this off right now, right? This could be turned off also, right? Because we want price to move to the top. So I'm not taking any shorts, so I wouldn't care. I want price to start moving up. Right now, if we analyze this internal structure right here, this 5-minute structure, right, we'll be able to gauge where do we want to see, where will be the change of direction, right? Just follow me with this. Look at my entry signals, right? The first thing is identify my target, right? This was my target, my 4 hour target. once I identify my target, I need to identify 3 pushes to my target, right? We have this was high. We have a push over here. Well, technically here we have a push here. 1, consolidate, 2, and 3, right? We got a 3 pushes. Next, confirm anchor. In this situation, say we're looking for price to move up. It's a W formation or variation of that, right? We can see it here, W, right? Price engulf, an engulfing candle that breaks the zone with no wick. We didn't get that. Perfect. We don't have that. We didn't get that that entry, right? But we did get price push to make a higher high, right? From the higher high, we had that change of direction. We had the higher low pullback, and then price shot from there, right? So we did get that. We got that model, right? And then if we continue to just monitor market structure, there were a couple entries, right? Every time price pulled back, right? The low was held here and pushed up. But you got this one, right? This one barely missed it, right? Then price made a higher high, higher low, pullback. Where? You got another entry here, right? And this is EURCAD. So let's say you would have got in and ended the day, you would have probably ended the day with 21 pips, right? If you would have got in here, ended the day, well, let's say you would have got in after that green candle close. You would have got in there. You would have ended the day with 36 pips, right? So there were a couple opportunities with the trading model. Right now, the flip zone is up here. So here's where I'm going to be looking for today for price to break above. Right, so if price breaks above there, that's when I want to look to start participating. So this will be FZ alert. Leave it like that. Oop. Add that alert. EURCAD. 5-minute FZ alert. You don't have to put alert. We know it's an alert. Right? So there we have it. So the only 2 places I want to see right now is up here. Let's say, well, Eric, what about if price comes back and retests the 4-hour change of character? That's a possibility. We will still play that, right? So we have 2 targets. We have price to come back down. If it comes back down, 3 pushes to the low. I want to see the anchor. I want to see a change of direction, right? I want to see those things happen around here. If not, price break, retest, and continuation, right? Pretty simple. There's only 2 setups for me. It can only come here or break and retest to continue to the top, right? And the trade, I will be getting off. If I get a break retest, I will get off here and wait for price to decide what's next, right? Whether we're going to continue to move up or it's going to give us a higher high, higher low to then give us a higher high, right? And it might not give us that pullback to that next run to push to the top side, maybe until the day after tomorrow, right? So we could get something like this happen at the top and then push up. So, you just know that this is your target and or this is your target. This is a continuation trade to the top side. I will get off here. We all know in consolidating zones or when the market is ranging, if you want to take a long, you need to trade off the low of the zone. So this is what I mean. Price is going to get to the low of the zone. If everything else goes according to plan, I could take it to the top side, right? There's way more money to profits to book if it comes down here and wants to go to the top, which is what I'm anticipating, right? Or I get that continuation and it's less money, but you got 36 pips opposed to almost a whole ADR, right? So that's the play, guys. Just so you guys know. Check the chat. All right, no. All right. Any questions? Feel free to ask. Next pair. So we got that set up. Euro USD, right? Euro USD, like I said, I'm not going to be participating on Euro USD until we don't break above again, right? We have our 30-minute is down and our 4 hour is down. So until we don't break these top of these zones, right, there's no trade really for me, right? Let's just update this so we can see what's happening. Just updating the market structure. This is a good visual, right? This is just for visuals, right? Especially to teach, it's easier to teach when I have these, the market structure, the way the market's moving, the mechanics, right? Because it's easy for you to see when price is moving down and when it's moving up, right? You can see here the price was moving up, then all of a sudden prices moved down, right? We can see we're making higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, and all of a sudden we made a higher low, lower high, lower low, right? So we can see when price is changing, right? And this is good. This is a good representation for you guys can see, right? Now, today we got a third day of drop, right? That's what we were expecting. After 2 days of drop comes the third day, and they gave us a third day. I personally do not trade against the market maker's trend. So this is not a trade I will personally take. Some people do take counter trend trades, but I don't, right? Um, so this is a pair again. I'm going to be waiting. GJ. So GJ gave me exactly what I wanted to see, and I was too late to the party, right? So, um, our daily move. So yesterday we got a rise. Previous day we got a rise. Got a rise. So what's the expectation for today? Is a new high for the day, right? I wasn't around at this time, right? If I was, I would have taken this trade, right? I didn't have an alert set either, which was kind of dumb of me. Um, but I would have probably taken this trade back to the top side. No, I'm lying. Market's down. No matter what's happening, level one drops. So I'm waiting for price to turn around. So today we'll get a rise in line with the weekly high, right? The weekly reversal to happen on Wednesday, right? Which will be in line with exactly what we're supposed to see. Sunday, Monday, consolidation, trap to the bottom side. 1 day of rise, 2 days of rise, 3 days of rise to the third day. Third day will be Wednesday. Wednesday, create the weekly high, push away from the weekly high to start the bottom party, right? Meaning we get a weekly high, price pushes away, right? This will be Wednesday. Then Thursday, we'll get day of drop. Friday, we get a drop. Sunday, Monday, we get a drop, but back into the consolidation, right? This is what we get taught, right? And then it will line up with all this. So this is what I'm going to be looking for price to do. And if we're looking at the overall market, right? We're looking at 4 hour. What is this? It's just playing out. It's just making lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs to push to the lower low. That's all it's doing, right? Remember, how you eat a pizza pie, one slice at a time, right? And this is one slice at a time is 1 day at a time. 1 day at a time, we take a trade, right? They're going to make a piece of this every single day. They're making a piece of this bigger scheme, this bigger market structure, right? And we're right on targets where we need to be at. Right? So I'm going to wait for this to turn over for me to participate. GU. So GU is another one, right? Yesterday we had a day of rise. So today what we're expecting is the third day of rise. But again, with with GU, right? We had a previous, I believe, yeah, we had previous 2 months of drop. So, this month I'm expecting a new low before that push back to the top side, right? And we can see all this hesitation here, right? So I want to see what it's gonna do, right? They move, I move, right? I let them show their cards, then I make a play, right? So we do have the 4 hour and the daily back to the top side. If we get that change of character and that break of structure up here, then you know what I tell you guys all the time. After change of character comes a break of structure. On that break of structure retest, that's the best confirmation you can get. One of the best confirmations. So I'm waiting for that confirmation for me to start participating in GU, even though we have 2 days of rise. USD CAD gave us exactly what we wanted to see, a new high of the day. Didn't give us ADR, right? Gave us a total of 38 pips, which is, close to STP. I don't know what STP is. Let me do this math real quick. It's 52 pips. STP gave us 38, right? They didn't give us STP yesterday. So, but we did get the third day of rise. I would have loved for this to just shot up, right? They didn't give us any clean entries neither. So after 3 days of rise, the market must chop or drop, right? So I'm not expecting this to go up. We did get our previous 2 weeks. We got a third week high already. Price could continue to rise. Could they Today could consolidate. Thursday could start rising again, or Friday too. So and continue this higher high, higher low 4 hour trend. Gold. So gold gave us a day of rise. So what's today? We know what today is. Today is a day of rise. It's gonna give us, right? New high for the day, right? Price already made a new high, right? I love this is the best trades that I like to take, guys. Let me just show you guys. So if day one rises, right? Day two give us a rise. I don't like to see the price end like this on day two, right? I want to see price end go up but come down and end something like that. Why? Because when I'm taking a trade, if price just moves from here and start pushing up, I have at least this much to book a profit, right? Because I'm expecting a new high. Once it makes a new high, they could just make a tap the high and then tank, right? It did the trading rule, right? It confirmed my trading plan, a new high, right? But if the price gives us that hook, that pullback at the end of the day, right, then give us a false move to the bottom side, so people think we had a change, and then starts the party to go to the top. It gives us a lot of room to book this profit before the new high is made, right? So there's certain market structure that are easier to trade than others that lets you see the move, right? You won't get faked out as much. It won't trick you into seeing something that is not happening on the chart. So, but this is not one that I enjoy. I like for the end of the day to pull down, to have a reversal at the end of the day. So gold would definitely be making a new high. We already did. Can gold continue to go? Yes, it can. Right. But if I'm trading just to the third day of high, and the third day high was already made. So anything above here is, it's a toss up. And we have US30. So US30 yesterday gave us what? It just dropped. A lot of news yesterday, right? So US30, notice all that going down. Look at all these wicks. Woo, woo, woo. So we're not trading that, right? So US30, we're waiting for it to give us that pullback back to the top side, right? We can see that black. Let's see, black the black lines, which is the daily structure, right? We have price push made this higher high. Why this is a higher high? Because this high is higher than the previous high. Pull gave us a pullback, right? And then push to the top to confirm that this was a higher low, because this low is higher than the previous low, and push to make a higher high, right? So after a higher high comes what? A pullback. So we're waiting for that pullback to finish. What do we want to see, right? Price is pulling back. Price is giving us all this, right? What I want to see, I want to see price give us a market structure shift, a change of character, right? Give us a new higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. This is what I want to see. Once I see this, this is my first target to take a trade. Not here. This will be my first one. I want to get that extra layer of confirmation, which will be this, right? And then this will make what? Will make this higher high, higher low to then push to the higher high, right? It will be that type of, to make that type of structure, right? This is what it'll be making. And that's what I'm aiming for. That's what I'm looking for. So until I don't get that change, there's no participating for me, guys. I just want to make that clear. All right, so US30, I'm having it off too. And last but not least, Bitcoin. So Bitcoin gave us what? Day of drop prior. Yesterday was, what's it known that? Price went down, came back up, ended the day where it started the day. Right? No change really. Right? So we're waiting for this also to give us that push to the top side. Right? And that's about it, guys. So realistically speaking, we have AU still on the books. Right? AU looks great. Right? Might move early. EURCAD also. We want to wait for price to break retest that flip zone. Right? GU, we had a previous 2 days of rise. Today we can get a third day of rise. I'm not really falling for this, right? I want to wait. Like I told you guys, we already have to change the character. I want to see that break and structure retest. So it wouldn't be something I would be participating, but I do have it marked out that we're expecting a 372 setup. USD CAD, same thing. We had, well, no, let me turn this off. We already had the previous 372 setup. So do we have a variation? Yes, we have a rise known at. So today price could go up. I'm gonna be watching. I'm just gonna be watching. I'm gonna put it blue. Nipsey blue. I'm gonna be watching it. And gold, we're expecting a new day of rise, but it already gave it to us. So really not that much. So we still got a couple. We got 3 pairs to really, really focus on and wait to see what happens in the London, New York session. So that's about it, guys. So tomorrow, 7 p.m. Make sure to join the free Discord. The link is in the description. Make sure to give a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel. And I'll see you tomorrow. Mr. Jumper will be trading live at 7 a.m. So make sure to join that Discord so you could get that link and or subscribe to the channel where you'll see it that he's on live taking these trades if they check out. So guys, I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.